Hello everyone, welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar and I am with you with the specific area of our CIIB first attempt. What should be your strategy? See, the point is when you are going for the examination of CIIB, as you would have seen, examination has turned very tough and at the same time it is not only difficult but has a lot of challenges to cater right now. So what do we need to do when we are preparing for this examination is what our exact area of concern. So let's start with that specific area altogether, everyone. What's the perfect strategy to prepare for this examination? Okay, everyone, when we talk about the CIIB examination, I think you would have seen overall when we talk about the examination, first of all, you need to understand what kind of questions they are asking, what is the syllabus of your examination, and how do we pursue further. Okay, so let's talk about the basics first and then I'll tell you about the secrets of this examination as well. But before I proceed further, everyone, please share the session, like the session and subscribe to the channel right away. Right? Chaliye, let's start with the specific area altogether. Okay, so first of all, when we talk about the examination, you need to understand the exam landscape. That means what kind of format for the examination is there and how can we score more and what is the exact score that we are looking forward to, right? Matlab, if I'm preparing for this examination, I need to be very clear about the fact that what kind of, what is the minimum marks that I need to have when I'm preparing for this examination, right? So how do we look forward to it, everyone? See, when we are preparing for this examination, one particular thing is for sure that the examination consists of overall 100 marks. Okay, the examination is for 2 hours, and then we proceed further. It says that when you are preparing for the examination, you need to score 50 marks minimum, and if you are giving any of the single examinations, you're not giving all of them, you're just giving a few of them, then we have this specific area of going for the examination in certain way that you have the examination with minimum 50. But if you're going for the examination with 45 marks, minimum you're scoring 45, but you are giving all the exams at once, matlab out of 5, all the 5 together, and you are scoring up to, in one particular paper you are scoring 45, or what happens is your total is more than 50%. In that case you are still passing. So whenever you are getting scared about the fact that pata nahi what should be the aim that I should be keeping for this examination, your aim should be getting around 50 marks in every paper so that your total doesn't go below, right? That is one particular thing that you should have a clarity about. Okay, now that's another part. Now what we need to look forward to is to clear the examination in one go, you need to understand what is the new change that they have got in the examination. You must have seen the particular syllabus already. It's changed 2 years back. So when we talk about the type of questions they are introducing now, what is it? They have got more of case study questions. 60 to 40 ratio is now of this. Matlab, you can see up to 40% they have started giving the case studies and numerical questions and everything else, and 60% is Vesena. Actually, it has now become 50-50 only. There are so many case studies and so many numericals, so it is, and the remaining plain questions are also there. So that's what we have. And then in terms of case studies, you must expect at least the case studies of 20 to 30 marks of case studies are definitely there. And then we have numerical questions in this year's examination of ABFM. They had around 6 numericals. Take a 6 to 8 numericals. Now, if we talk about 6 numericals, then we expect that every numerical must be of around 2 marks. You know, if it is, then 10 to 12 marks we can expect this for numerical area. Okay, so when we talk about the numerical, you have got 10 to 12 marks, but the surprising part is they have started introducing numericals with no options. That means when you are preparing, then you should not overlook the fact that you have to prepare for the numerical portion along with your theoretical part. Right? That's another important area that you need to proceed further. You know? So when we talk about this examination, then next part is what? The multiple true statements are also there. Matlab, what do they give? They give you 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 4 different statements, and then they say which one is correct among the two. 1 and 2 is correct, 3 and 4 is correct. They have started with these kind of questions. So you need more knowledge, and at the same time you need to read between the lines to understand this kind of statements. And at the same time, if they are not giving this much difficult, they are giving you long statement based questions. So from the different types of questions they are giving you, what do you get out of it, everyone? Matlab, what is the basic purpose of it? The basic purpose of telling you this is that in the examination you need to be opened up to the fact that you have to sit and study properly. There is no other shortcut for the examination. Acha, that's one part. Huh? Okay, then when you look forward towards the examination, this is one particular area. You have numerical questions, and that too without any options. There are multiple choice questions which are theoretical there. Then long statement MCQs which are technical, and case studies which can be having one particular question in that area, or they can have multiple questions even. Both the things happen. Huh? Okay, so this is one another area in terms of your examination. So how do you work overall? You work through this way, everyone. First is prioritize, then schedule, and you gather the resources. How do you do it? First of all, you need to find out more. First of all, see, you have five subjects, so you need to see which particular subject takes more time and which subject takes lesser time. So either it is ABM, either it is ABFM, either it is BFM, either it is BRBL. Four compulsory and one optional. Okay. In the examination, if I tell you the most extensive syllabus is of BFM, okay, important area. BFM has the most extensive syllabus. ABFM is again a very lengthy area to cover. Okay, and even in both the examinations, you have to do the numerical portions as well. ABM also has a lot of numericals, and then BRBL is slightly having a little lesser syllabus than the other three. Okay, but you have around 25 acts covered in the examination. Okay, now when we talk about this, I think you should see which particular subjects require more time. From my point of view and from the banker's point of view as well, BFM requires the maximum time. Okay, because there is too much of technical financial terms which are way too much. If you are doing it for the first time and you're not an accounting person, then there is a major problem that you cannot deal with these things in a better way there. Now the next part is when we talk about ABFM is again quite lengthy. Okay, so when we talk about ABFM, you need that particular horizon ki, I have to do the numerical and theoretical part combined. Then ABM also requires that because they have HRM and the numerical part. So prioritize which particular subject you should start with, and you should be having enough time to cover the specific area further. Okay. Now that's another important area to cover. Then what do we have? The next part that comes here is the resources. Now always start your schedule. Matlab, if you say 6 months are there, we can cover, don't think that way, because normally we adults have this problem that we can do it, but normally we have so much of things to do that ultimately there are so many things in our basket that studies become a little delayed. That's one particular truth about being an adult. Then we have the resources. You need to gather the material. Always decide where you want to study. If you want to study with Adda, get through that particular scenario ki I am going to start with Adda with this particular subject there. This is what I want to do. So there you need to have that clarity. Till the time you don't have that clarity, you should not be pursuing anything. And actually you won't, because there is no pump in it ki acha, I want to start my studies right away. But where's the pump for it? You need to have that pump now. Then you have to look forward towards a few important areas, everyone. These are the technical terms. Overall, I can say the scientific way of looking at it. First of all is deep dive into the subjects. That means you need to have an active learning. First of all, whenever you start preparing, you need to have your quick notes ready that you should be preparing on your calculators should be in your hand. Your notes should be there, despite the fact you get everything online. But the fact is, what you write with your hand is something that you will remember. So even if I know the questions, I still tend to do the questions. Either I'll solve it on the laptop or anything that we have touchpad and pens, or otherwise I'll sit down and solve those questions even in diaries and notebooks as well. You cannot run away from the fact that whenever you are studying all these things now, you cannot study without the bigger picture ki whenever you sit, you need to study in a proper manner. Okay, you cannot just do the numerical portion to orally. That is not possible. Then conceptual understanding is again very important. You do not memorize the facts. MCQs, just by remembering an MCQ in the examination will not help. The conceptual knowledge of that MCQ will help you to find the answer of that question. Then whenever you feel that if you need mentorship and if you're looking forward towards it, you should be open to that part. That is one particular area that will help you to understand the particular topics properly, because till the time you're not opened up to this fact that I want to grow, and if there is a need to reach out to someone, I would, then there would be a major issue, right? Then you have mastering the exam time management. How do we take care of the exam time management? First of all, simulate your exam conditions. Matlab, just before the examination, you need to have your mock testing. You need to allocate adequate time for each section, each question. Everyone, each subject, each question, each section. Let's look at this part further. You have around five subjects in your examination. BFM being very lengthy, ABFM again being very lengthy. Then you have ABM, then you have BRBL, and normally the easiest one are normally the optional subjects which you already know about. Don't go for those optional subjects which you don't know about. That's a pro tip. Don't go for anything which you have no idea about. If you have an idea, only then go for it. Otherwise, it's not worth it to try something different there. And whenever you start studying, you need to know that there are 4 subjects. Matlab, all the 4 subjects together, it's not possible. 4 hours of live classes, then when will you sit down and study? Again, an important area. So what do? You need to be having that open horizon. Then you have the review. Matlab, after the particular things are done, always review what you have done with. Okay, so all those important things are there. Even we have module wise, chapter wise testing as well. That will help you to understand how do we work further. Then you have the mindset that you need to have. See, in terms of your preparation, one of the basic things is your mindset that you develop. That means you need to tell yourself every single time that you are preparing properly and you need to pursue further with it. Because if you don't work hard, then things are gone. Okay, then you need to look forward towards your anxiety working, and even the self-care is very important. वैसे ना, this entire thing that is there in the particular area, how do we work further with the specific balance there? Let me give you that particular idea as well. Everyone, if you start with all the 4 subjects together, you cannot have a proper mindset. You cannot reduce your anxiety, and self-care is not possible because 4 subjects throughout the day, you're working as well as your family is there. You cannot practically do it. If you start with 1 subject at a time, what will happen? 1 subject in the beginning and then including 2 subjects. So 1 and 2 subjects per day are something that you can look forward to. Slowly and steadily, once you are reaching the end of these 2 subjects, you will start with the 3rd or 4th subject. This way, you will be having a situation where you are not doing all the heavy things altogether. You are dealing with lighter things in the beginning and heavier things by the end, right? Or you can have the lighter things at the end and the heavier part in the beginning. This will give you that mindset ki, acha, I can do this easier part, I can do the difficult part, I think I'm going in the right direction. You have to trick your mind into learning something now. Then you need to reduce your anxiety as well by working on working on upon your test series, working upon the particular repetition method. Repeat after 2 days, then after 5 days, after 7 days, and then done with the particular topic altogether. Then do it on the testing area. Okay, matlab whatever topic you do today, that is topic that we did today, it is T0, right? After 2 days look at it, after 5 days look at it. Matlab after 2 days give 5-day gap, then after this give a 7-day gap, and then you will be done with the particular topic in a very good way. Okay, that is 257 is a good way to look forward towards your preparation. Then once you're done with anything now, always celebrate that particular part. But this is what I have always done. Once you're done with the specific topic, once you're done with the specific area, treat yourself well for that. And then when you're preparing, always look at the strength and the potential improvement. What does this mean, everyone? When you're preparing, look at the particular subject which is in which you feel that you will be able to score more. Give more time to that subject, because if you can get maximum score out of it, that will save your aggregate. Then boom, give that best shot to that particular examination. Then you have the specific area of prepare properly. You need to look forward towards that. This is your journey. Once your JIB is over, the things are not over. Then you have to go for CIIB, then you have to go for other examinations as well, because the growth doesn't lie in staying still. It lies when you go further and you keep on growing as well. Okay, that's another important area to look forward to. Okay, so this is how we can pursue for this examination in a good way. Before I proceed further, matlab, if you're looking forward towards any of the guidance, what you need to do is you just need to go on to our website, that is adda247.com. Go on to the area of www.adda247.com. Go on to the area of GIB and CIB. Go on to the area of this examination. There you have the CAIIB June 2025. In this area, you have got the CAIIB Mahapack 2.0. This is available at 80% discount right now. Okay, click on the area of buy now, then you use the code Y541 and apply it. You will get our courses at 6500, and that too for 12 months, everyone. 12-month validity, good enough time to study properly. And then you have bilingual English medium marathons, our chalisa, our previous examinations, question discussions, or our regular class, or even the previous batches that we are ended with, the revision batch, even the MCQ or case study batch, everything included, pin to an elephant regarding CIB. Everything is covered in this area. That is what you can look forward to. So you just have to pay 6500, you get the entire thing at a nominal price, and add that to includes all the particulars, guidance that you're looking forward to, right? So if you're preparing, prepare well, everyone. Thank you so much for being